Hey, it's Foster at IAG Performance, and in this video we're installing my 3 favorite modifications to the BRZ, which is wheels, tires, and new coilover suspension. So first things first, let's talk about the wheels that we went with. There's a couple different reasons why we went with Apex wheels, but the main reason is we're looking for a lightweight wheel that's forged and can withstand the abuse that we're going to give it on track. The stock wheels are already 18 since we have a BRZ limited model, so I really wanted to stick with an 18-inch wheel and I wanted something that we could put more tire on. The stock tire size is a 215, which is pretty narrow, so we wanted at least a 9-inch wide wheel so we could run a 245. So what we ended up going with is the Apex VS 5RS. They've got a beefed up inner lip here. They have these paintless knurled beads, which helps keep the tire in place so it doesn't slip and get out of balance. They have these side milled spokes in the front here for extra weight reduction, which is pretty cool. And then of course they're built for impact sockets and big brake clearance. So down the road, if we add a big brake kit, we're gonna have plenty of room. But really the main reason why I wanted to go with this wheel is because it's super lightweight and only weighs in at 17.3 pounds. All right, next let's talk about what coilovers we're going to be running on the Project BRZ. I'm really excited to tell you guys that we partnered with Fortune Auto to develop our own IAG Street Series coilover lineup. These are going to be available for the BRZ GR86, but we're also going to have these available for the WRX and STI in coming months. The IAG Street Series coilovers come standard with front camber plates so you can set your alignment after you've adjusted the ride height of your car. They also come with extended rear top hats for more suspension travel, which is a known issue with this car. When you lower it, you greatly reduce the amount of suspension stroke. So by adding that extended rear top hat, it's going to improve the ride quality. The BRZ has a 5K front and a 6K rear spring rate for a slightly more compliant ride on the street, since that is primarily what most people use cars for. However, we still wanted to make sure that these have good track performance, which is exactly what we're going to find out once we install these on our car. So the last thing I got to do before I put our new IAG coilovers on the BRZ is I have to set the preload. They've got these really nice locking collars here with an Allen key, so I'm going to set the preload to a 1/4 inch since we have a McPherson strut car, and then we'll be ready to get these installed. So the last piece of the puzzle is putting some sticky tires on our new Apex wheels, and we chose the Continental Extreme Contact Force, which, if you haven't heard of it, is their latest 200 treadwear tire. Not gonna lie, it's super nice that we have our own alignment rack in-house. That way we're able to get the exact specs that we want with all of our cars. But the wheels are on the BRZ, you guys. It looks fantastic. And the main reason why I went with an 18/9 plus 42 offset is for the rear fitment. I didn't want to have to cut this inner tab here, and luckily with this offset of wheel, we're not going to have to do that, and it sits nice and flush with the body here. Well, it's an age-old recipe, but new suspension, new wheels, and new tires completely transformed the way that this BRZ looks, and I'm absolutely loving it. We should get better performance out on the track too, now that we've got less body roll with our IAG Coilovers and wider wheels with a sticky 245 tire. We're gonna find out in the next video though, so if you're interested in keeping up with the build, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And with all that said, I'll see you in the next video.